We're about to lose something integral to what the internet has meant to so many of us, because Yahoo Answers is shutting down. And that is such a shame, because every so often you'd have a little question you Google and you get the Yahoo Answers thing would suddenly pop up out of nowhere, and it wouldn't be helpful at all. But let's go through some of the things that have been asked on Yahoo Answers. It's going to shut down. It goes read-only before the end of the month, and then next month it disappears altogether. And one of the newspaper sources online came up with some of the best questions. Let's go through them. Now, one of them was that someone asked, do you think humans will ever walk on the sun? I mean, not for long. I'll give you that. Yep. Some other genius asked about this one. I love that one. How do I turn off caplock? Brilliant. That was a space on the internet was filled with that.
Actually, I think you read that wrong, Steve. Can you put it back up? How do I turn off caplock? It's not that.
And also, you know, if they'd have realized it's caps lock, they'd have looked down at the keyboard and gone, oh, God. This question, is throwing your hair in the garbage safe? That got listed as one of the best questions ever asked on Yahoo Answers, because the reason they were asking is that they worried that, look, no one wants to throw away paperwork that's been sent through because of identity theft. And they were worried, is it safe to throw away hair because of identity theft? Because they might be able to clone your DNA from the follicle.
That's why you always see criminals hanging out around hair salons.
Yeah. And then investing the billions to clone a human and the 20 years to wait for it to grow up, just so they can nick that fingerprint. Next thing, they're getting into your PC. Boom. How about this one? What if the girl that thinks I'm the dad isn't the mum? Let me think about that for a second. Is that the plot of the Michael Jackson song Billie Jean? I can show you again if you want.
Can you read that question with a Yorkshire accent?
What if girl that thinks I'm dad isn't mum?
My kids everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, then you don't have anything to worry about other than you don't know what works or what goes in what hole. But other than that, don't worry about it so much.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant question. Up next, question 5. Is there a spell to become a mermaid that actually works? That is someone who is sick of trying all of these bullshit spells. I'm trying spells left, right, and centre, and I've still got legs like a dick.
Love the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
You gotta love the Little Mermaid.
Someone loved Little Mermaid so much. But isn't that the other way around? That she needed a spell to get legs without having to lose a voice.
But then after you're out of the water for so long, you lose the ability to turn back into a mermaid. So it could have been a mermaid who made a mistake.
Damn it. Maybe that was...
Don't you know anything?
Do you reckon that was sent by Tom Hanks in the film Splash?
Yeah. And that film, it's a great comedy, but I showed it to the kids, and it is a little bit dated. It's just a little bit not in the Me Too era.
What? Okay. Yeah. Then, right, on to the next question. Question 6. If I eat myself, would I become twice as big or disappear completely? And here's where I knew I'd gone too far down the rabbit hole, that I read that and started to answer it seriously. I sat there thinking, well, unless you were undergoing a chemical process, your mass would be the same. Unless you had anything that caused a chemical phase transition into gas form, you're going to weigh the same, idiot. Yeah. Why am I answering this question?
Well, if you had diarrhea at the same time...
Yeah, one in, one out. You just pass right through yourself and pop out the other side inverted.
So you would eventually disappear. No. It's because, as you're losing that mass through the diarrhea.
No, you'd just become the diarrhea.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be yourself anymore.
Well, you wouldn't be yourself quite early into that process as you try and eat yourself. Anyway, you see what I mean? I started to answer this. Right, let's go for this one. Why does my cat vibrate? Now, that one I thought about for a while. And whoever asked that question, I need to answer a question with a question. Is your cat kind of this shape, and do you need to plug it into the wall every night? If so, I think I've solved your problem. Do you honestly think that was someone who owns a cat and didn't know about purring?
I mean, it could be. If you've come from a sheltered family, all of a sudden this cat starts vibrating, and you're thinking, well, I had a rabbit that did that, but not a cat.
Ah, yeah. Where do you put the batteries? Oh, that poor cat. Oh. Question 8. Can I tell by the smell of my husband's gas if he has been cheating? And to whoever wrote that, I would say yes. Yeah, you should really get in there, tuck your nose right in and take a deep breath, because that's probably what you deserve for being the kind of person that asked that question.
That could be a question from America, and she's talking about petrol.
Yeah, it's not though, is it? It's not though. Could you imagine that as a conversation as well? You accidentally break wind. Who is she? Oh, dear. And then the final question.
Different kind of lipstick.
Oh, God. The final question that we will answer or ask, whatever. Will my laptop get heavier if I put more files on it? And yeah, everyone thinks it's funny to mock the person who wrote that until you realize what they were talking about is that. Yeah, probably will. You need to answer any stupid, pointless question. Yahoo Answers has gone. You will never again be able to go there. Instead, if you've got a question that you need answering, you're going to have to go to this dodgy website. Hey. Thank you for watching this from Comic Solving Problems.
And if you feel like it, go ahead and like the video.
Or subscribe. Commitment.